How to Manifest Anything You Want in 24 Hours. Intriguing title, right? Who wouldn't want to learn how to manifest anything you want in under 24 hours? It's a bold statement. But the truth is, and according to the law of attraction gurus, this is a true statement. You can manifest anything you want in 24 hours, but the thing is, nearly all of us stop ourselves from being able to do it. What is stopping most of us? Let's cover it. 1. You don't believe it. Belief is one of the most powerful things that humans have, and also the most difficult to change. It's so difficult that it's almost better to find ways around your belief than it is to try to change it. And because you more than likely don't believe that it is just as easy to create a mansion as a button, then that's what's true, that's the reality that you create. Frustrating, right? We have been taught, trained and conditioned to believe that money is scarce, that you have to work really hard for a lot of money and that money doesn't grow on trees, etc. What's another reason why it's difficult? 2. Resistant thoughts. Even if you were to totally believe that you could have anything you wanted within 24 hours, any other resistant thoughts and feelings that you had would lower your vibration, thereby keeping you from the manifestation too. Understanding the law of attraction isn't like getting a college degree and then once you have it forevermore. You are constantly sending out a vibrational frequency in every millisecond, and if that frequency is not high enough to match whatever you want, you won't receive it. You could think a negative thought about anything else and it would mess up your vibration. For example, if someone cuts you off in traffic and you got angry, you pinch the flow of what you want that was coming to you. Or, if your boss says something that gets you upset, you stop the flow again. This is why it's so important to determine that you're either going to just love everyone regardless, or not think about anything or anyone who could make you feel bad. 3. Doubt. I don't see it, I don't see it. Where is it? What's taking so long? The moment that you ask this question, you stop what was coming to you. You can't get rain when you're complaining about the drought. You can't get anything you want when you are stuck in the question, in that place where you are complaining. Remember, we live in a yes-based universe. Whatever you focus on, you get. Want more war? Then shout no to it. Want more hatred? Then shout no to hate. What can you do instead? March for peace, not against war. March for love, not for no more hatred. This is why so many political movements fail so miserably today. They are too focused on what they don't want, instead of what they do want. If they only taught us the truth of how the universe works in school, the world would be a much happier place. But don't worry about that either. You create your own reality. You don't have to try to fix the world. And you can create peace on earth if you refuse to give oxygen to the fire of hate and instead focus on peace. Same with your manifestations. When you doubt it, you stop it. Now that you know what not to do, what can you do? What you really want. This concept has been touched on in previous articles, but it's important to review it and expand on it. Ready? Good. When you think about what you want, why do you want it? Think about it. Abraham explains that the reason why you want anything is because you think you will be happier when you have it, right? But wait a second. There's a contradiction here. Can you see it? Can you recognize it? Here's the problem. The way that the law of attraction works is that you must feel as if you already have what you want before you have it. Right? You probably have read that or heard it already. But if you want what you want because you believe that later, once you have it, you'll be happier, then it will never come, by definition. See the problem? That's called depending upon the conditions of your life to change in order to be happy. That's also called conditional living, where you are at the mercy of things outside of yourself in order for you to be happy. Let's drive the point home with a short story about a man who learned to create the feeling first. Viktor Frankl, the well-known psychologist, was in a Nazi concentration camp, living in the most deplorable conditions possible. But he knew that he couldn't let the horrible conditions affect him. One day, he was given a fish head as his daily meal. Now, most of us would have been absolutely repulsed, but he found beauty in the head of that fish, and also appreciation for having received it. Victor thinks that because he was able to feel good no matter what was going on around him, he was able to survive something few of us could even comprehend. What's the moral of this little story? If Viktor Frankl can find the feeling of appreciation while in a Nazi concentration camp, it should be easy for you to find appreciation no matter what your situation is. Okay. You say. I get it. But what can I do in order to manifest whatever I want within 24 hours? That was the groundwork that was necessary in order to fully understand the next section. Let's get to the heart of this article now. Let the feeling be enough because of our brainwashed conditioning that diminishes and devalues us from nearly the moment of birth. Most of us are not able to manifest a mansion, or our dream car, or all the money we want, or the perfect career, job or relationship that we want overnight. It's just not going to happen for most of us. Our beliefs that it's impossible are just too strong. But what can you manifest? The feeling. But that's a cop-out, right? That's not manifesting whatever you want in 24 hours. Or is it? The root core thing you really want is to have the feeling anyway. But you can create the feeling that's going to attract what you want almost instantly, or at least in a day. And once you create that feeling, then you'll almost not even need the manifestation. But that doesn't seem fair, right? We want the goods. We want the manifestation. It's a catch-22 situation, really. You have to create the feeling first and do it so well that it almost doesn't even matter if it comes or not. And the ironic thing is, once you get to this feeling, this higher vibration, guess what? Then it must come. That's the law. You know how when you want something really, really bad, how it doesn't come. But if you sort of want something, it comes easily? Now you know why. The journey versus the manifestation. Remember in the movie, The Secret, how they showed the example of instant manifestation? How, when a guy thought of an elephant, it appeared in his living room? And how no one wants that. You may think that you want instant manifestation, but that's not how our universe works. It takes a little time. But here's the thing. If you offered pure positive thoughts and feelings about the things you want and kept it going all day long, you could manifest whatever you wanted in 24 hours. But most of us can't do that. But that's okay. When you have mostly positive feeling thoughts, your journey to the things you want will be fun and enjoyable along the way. You came here for the journey of life. A meal tastes better when you are hungry. Or a bed feels great to lay in when you're really exhausted. You came here to enjoy the journey of life. And once you fully understand this, your vibration will rise. And then guess what will happen? When it really doesn't matter to you all that much, then it will come. That's the way it works. Start small instead of fighting your powerful belief system. Another thing you can do instead is to start small. In other words, don't try to manifest $1 million overnight. Try manifesting something that is easy, but something that would definitely let you know that the universe is involved. How? Think of something small, like how about manifesting a phone call from a good friend? Think about your friends, maybe the ones who have not talked to you in a long time. Or try manifesting a free meal, a free ticket, or some sign from the universe. And don't just say it to yourself. Say it out loud when no one is around. Say what you really want. Focus on it for at least 68 seconds. Then watch for it. You'll see it. It will come. What are some common signs the universe likes to use to let you know that it's there, has your back, and is listening?